Boston is the greatest city in America when it comes to stand-up comedy, and Dennis Leary and the boys prove it every year for their annual Comics Come Home event, the longest-running comedy benefit in America. Since 1994, Dennis Leary and Cam Neely have come together to raise money for the Neely Foundation.
It's truly hard to believe that 20 years ago, actually tonight, 20 years ago was our first show in the Orpheum, and 20 years later we're here at the Garden. So it says a lot about the comedians, it says a lot about live comedy in Boston, and it says a lot about what you guys do to help cancer patients and their families, so thank you.
I want to set the record so far that it would take, some guy would have to look at it and go, I'm not going to do 4 decades, there's no way. I think we could easily get another 10, 15, 20 years out of it. If I got those hover things for old people now, we could get those. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lenny Clark.
My friend hit the lottery in Los Angeles for $138 million. He said to his wife, honey, I hit the lottery for $138 million. Pack your bags. She said, great, where are we going? He says, nowhere, you're getting the out.
You've performed on 19 of the 20 Comics Come Home.
Yeah, there was one I was in jail. They didn't get me out. They promised they'd get me out. No, I don't know what happened. Oh, I was shooting. I was actually shooting. I couldn't come.
I covered for you.
One night, I shot. Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Welcome, Mr. Dave Russo.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis Leary, everybody. Dennis Leary, everybody. Comics Come Home has featured some of the greatest comedy talent this city has had to offer. This year is no exception, featuring the talents of Jimmy Fallon, Bill Burr, Lenny Clark, Jim Gaffigan. Now, you're an Indiana guy.
I know.
Now you're here in Boston performing at the Boston Garden. How do you feel about that, my friend?
It's amazing. Well, I think I'm here, I'm symbolic. I'm like the Larry Bird of the comedy show. I love Boston, many reasons, but definitely because of Dunkin' Donuts. I love Dunkin' Donuts. I think a lot of this right here is Dunkin' Donuts. And I used to have all these jokes on donuts, right? And now sometimes when I do shows out of town, people will bring me boxes of donuts, which makes me think, I gotta start doing jokes about diamonds.
Robert Kelly.
I went down to Giggles last night. Sure. For the first time in 20 years. The last time I was there, I did an open mic thing in front of my grandfather, and he told me, maybe you shouldn't do this. We're not making men anymore. There's too much fun to make men. We have Facebook and Twitter and iPhones and Xbox. What'd you have as a kid? You sat in a chair with a lamp. You had thoughts for fun. Do you know what a fucking man you have to be to think fun shit?
Mark Maron, you're a BU guy. You're a BU guy, but you're not from Boston, but you're getting to play at the Boston Garden. How does that make you feel?
It's amazing. It's a little terrifying.
I just want to open first by saying that my heart goes out to all the victims of the idea of Ebola. It's been a pretty tough few weeks for self-centered people with mild flu-like symptoms.
Tony V.
You walk by this place every day and you go, someday, and this is the day.
Joe Yannetti.
Back in February, I was diagnosed with throat cancer.
Sure.
And battled through it and cured.
Cancer-free. Cancer-free right now.
As soon as I got diagnosed, all my friends just started doing fundraisers for me. Billy Burr, you see him later on tonight, did a fundraiser for me out in California. They're just the greatest people, and you know, Lenny Clark's like right there for every one of them. So, and I got people building websites for me so you can donate money to me because I haven't been able to work in almost a year. And my girlfriend, in the middle of all this, thinks, you know, we need a happy occasion. We need to think of something happy. So she posted some pictures on Facebook of us in Vegas a year earlier, but she didn't put any dates on them. So all these people are donating their time, sending me money. They open up Facebook, I'm throwing dice at a crap table, I'm jumping off the high board, I got a handful of money, I'm making it rain. Like he's not even sick!
And of course, Dennis Leary.
We'll get new knees, new hips, we'll be back. Right?
You've heard it here first.
You heard it right here. There's going to be a Comics Come Home 42. Now, are you going to stay and watch the show?
Absolutely.
You're a big fan?
I might even go on the stage.
All right, we have an exclusive right here with Milan Lucic of the Boston Bruins. I just asked him if he was going to be Seabass's kid in the new movie Dumb and Dumber 2, and the answer is?
No. Unfortunately, didn't get the opportunity to be in the movie. I really wanted to be.
Jimmy Fallon, come on.
It's a great event. I was here last year and I just laughed my ass off, so
I jumped at the chance to come back.
What an incredible show. 20 years of Commerce Come Home, probably the best show yet. Looking forward to Commerce Come Home 21. I'm Dave Russo at the TD Boston Garden, reporting for Dirty Water TV.